expunge only the emergency clause from the vote regarding SB 250.
May I speak to my motion?
You may. May I finish speaking?
Yep, I'll keep it short. Remember, there's one thing I meant to say in the closing a while ago, and I failed to say, but I think it may be important, so especially as you're about to vote on this. You know, in our current process, when that paper tablet, when that paper vote comes out of that machine, you walk over and you put it in the tabulator and it counts it. In that time span between the touch pad and the tabulator, you have the opportunity to look at your paper ballot, both sides, and make sure that that is right. That's an important feature because the individual voter has a certain responsibility to make sure that the vote that is on that paper ballot that is subject to be audited later is right. And that's critical because it's a paper ballot that you have the authority to look at as the voter and say, yes, that's exactly the way I voted before you turn it over. So for that reason, I would appreciate a vote for the emergency clause so Secretary of State and everybody else can get prepped to go on this should the bill make it all the way through. Thank you.
Thank you, Senator Hammer. The motion is to expunge the vote on the emergency clause only. All those in favor of expunging the vote on the emergency clause only, please signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. The vote on the emergency clause is expunged.
Madam Chair, I'd like to ask for a vote on the emergency clause on Senate Bill 250, please.
Now we'll take a vote on the emergency clause of Senate Bill 250. Any objection to rolling the vote? Madam Secretary, please roll the vote.
Boyd, Bryant, Caldwell, Chesterfield, Clark, Crowell, Davis, Dees, Dismain, Dotson, English, Flippo, Flowers, Gilmore, Hammer, Hester, Hickey, Hill, Ingram, Irving, Blake Johnson, Mark Johnson, Hill, Letting, Love, McKee, Murdoch, Payton, Penzo, Petty, Rice, Stone, Stubblefield, Sullivan, Tucker, Wallace.
Any senators wish to change his or her vote? Senator Gilmore, no. Senator Dismain, no. Senator Clark, no. Senator Murdoch, present. Senator Penzo, present. Senator Payton, no. Senator Stubblefield, is that no? Senator King, no. Any others? Please step the, whoop. Senator Gilmore has changed. He is a yes. Any others? Please check the board. Please cast up the ballot. By a vote of 27 yea, 5 nay, the emergency clause to Senate Bill 250 passes. Transmit to the House. SB 295.
Senate Bill 295 by Senator Dismain to amend the Arkansas Renewable Energy Development Act of 2001 to prevent cost shifting and ensure fairness to all ratepayers, to create the Customer Protections for Net Metering Customers Act, and declare an emergency.
Senator Dismain, you're recognized.
Thank you. I'd like to make a motion to send Senate Bill 295 back to committee for purpose of amendment.
Here's a motion to send SB 295 back to committee. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Opposed? Ayes have it. Motion passes. SB 317. SB 295 was re-referred back to Insurance and Commerce. Senate Bill 317.
Senate Bill 317 by Senator Efficiency, Senator Davis, an act for the Arkansas Senate appropriation for the 2023-2024 fiscal year.
Senator Davis, you're recognized.
Thank you, Governor. This bill is simply for operating expenses for the Senate for fiscal year 23-24. I appreciate a good vote.
Any questions? Anyone wish to speak against or for? Senator has closed. Any objection to rolling the vote? Madam Secretary, please roll the vote.
Boyd, Bryant, Caldwell, Chesterfield, Clark, Crowell, Davis, Dees, Dismayne, Dotson, English, Flippo, Flowers, Gilmore, Hammer, Hester, Hickey, Hill, Irving, Blake Johnson, Mark Johnson, King, Letting, Love, McKee, Murdoch, Payton, Penzo, Petty, Rice, Stone, Stubblefield, Sullivan, Tucker, Wallace.
Any senator wish to change his or her vote? Senator Clark present. Any other senator? Please cast up the ballot. By a vote of 33 yea, 0 nay, and 1 present, SB 317 and the emergency clause passed. Transmit to the House. HB 1180.
House Bill 1180 by House Management, an act for the Arkansas House of Representatives staff appropriation for the 2023-2024 fiscal year.
Senator Davis, you're recognized.
Thank you, Madam President. This is operating expenses for the House for fiscal year 23-24.
Anyone wish to speak against or for? The senator has closed. Any objection to rolling the vote? Madam Secretary, please roll the vote.
Boyd, Bryant, Caldwell, Chesterfield, Clark, Crowell, Davis, Dees, Dismayne, Dotson, English, Flippo, Flowers, Gilmore, Hammer, Hester, Hickey, Hill, Irving, Blake Johnson, Mark Johnson, King, Letting, Love, McKee, Murdoch, Payton, Penzo, Petty, Rice, Stone, Sullivan, Stubblefield, Sullivan, Tucker, Wallace.
Any senator wish to change his or her vote? Please cast up the ballot. By a vote of 34 yea, 0 nay, HB 1180 and the emergency clause passed. Return to the House. Senator Tucker.